We're on live now. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So please do your own research before tuning in. All right, let's see it. Yo, what's up, everyone? So as of right now, we are pretty much chopping. So I do want to go over today also what I want to see happen. So yeah, just give me one moment here. I gotta tell the team we're on live. So one second here. I think we are on live on the other chat too. So give me one moment. I gotta send like 2 or 3 notifications as always. All right, give me one moment here. So basically, what I want to see is SPY dropping to the 663. If we can get at that continuation here. All right, send it 2 or 3 notifications. Yeah, we're just getting started, everyone. So welcome to the stream. Welcome in. I gotta post the YT link if you're in there. All right, let's see. Yo, Maria, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, for SPY, I want to see if we can get under our imbalance. So we're pretty much bouncing from here. We got another 21 seconds for that next close, but I kind of want to see if we can get a nice drop from here. Yo, Gian, thanks for the likes. Really appreciate it. So that's what I could see. Obviously, Meta, everyone knows about this one. We ended up dropping down. We had a beautiful push down to the 615 range. Want to see if we can get down to the 613. But yeah, you can see what happened there. Right now, we're just bouncing on this imbalance. So right now, it's like a 50-50 chance that we can see the downside. Hopefully, you guys can see the live stream. Hopefully, you guys can see the numbers on this on the right-hand corner. Everything should be all good there. All right, hold on. I gotta tweak it up just a bit. So yeah, right now, at least for this one, we'll go over NVIDIA here too. So I know this chart looked a little wild here. Obviously, no full ports for me, but there was this little gap here that I did end up seeing, and then on the lower time frame, we actually got some closes underneath our level here, and then we had a nice drop. So as our first target was hit, now I kind of want to see if we can break through this consolidation. So a lot of times we bounce here, but 663. Yo, Luis, what's up, bro? I do remember your name. Hopefully you're doing good today, bro. But yeah, we got what, FOMC in the next couple of hours. So this is just if we can get that next leg down. Dude, yes sir, man. Hopefully you have a great one. I'll remember your name. And yes, if anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments too as well. We're going to be going over pretty much everything. Right now, I just want to see if we can drop. Obviously, on the video here, we had a nice clean gap up here. This morning, you could see we had a nice little drop, imbalance touched. So this is pretty much that same place where SPY is. So it's like a 50-50 chance if we want to get that continuation. So That's why imbalance is very important. Yo, Simba, what's up, dude? So we broke outside of my box here. So I pretty much tweaked this chart up a bit. But we broke outside of my box and then we went into the empty space. Now I want to see if we hit that 663. So that'll be my final there. But right now we're just bouncing. So just going to wait it out. And there's times I could have, we could end up bouncing here, going back up to the 667, just how we did on NVIDIA here. So after the first take profit hit, we end up reversing. As you can see what's happening there. That is 2:30 or 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's when it starts. So you can see statement and then the press conference. So yeah, that's it for today. And that's a lot of it. Still holding his level up. We've been wicking this level for a while, so if we got to get under the 665.86 level. You can see like how perfect it's how perfect it is. But yeah, that's if we do get another drop. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any trades or any plays, so please do your research before doing anything, of course. I'm only looking at the charts. Not telling anyone to do anything. So yeah, please do your research, of course. Alright, I gotta change this song here. Alright, 18 seconds. Let's see what kind of close we get on this. So basically, we already made it halfway to that first target. So we did that 45-minute chart. See if we get another dump. I don't know why I went at 7 minutes. So yeah, we're just bouncing here. What's the site? So yeah, that was on. I use Forex Factory. That's what I use to look at it. I don't have to pay for anything. So yeah, that's a nice little free site. Obviously, yes, just do your own research, of course, before doing anything. But yeah, that's Forex Factory. Hopefully, we don't chop at this level. Yo, what's up, everyone? Pulling up to the stream. Hopefully, you're having a blessed day today. Meta's getting pushed up. Did you take anything this morning? Yes, I did. And I was managing some other trades, like Meta. So we ended up dropping down. Had another little drop. Obviously, it's still in the empty space here. But yeah, you can see that was a little swing from yesterday. I know a few members probably got in like from this morning, but see, that was on Meta from yesterday there. We had a clean little gap there, and then we ended up getting a drop there, or wrong one. So yeah, that was on Meta. What happened there? So we ended up going up, and then we just dropped, and then still waiting to see if we can hit that next little TP there. Obviously, yes, we can even go over Mars CAT. So this lotto didn't want to work out. It did, so we actually ended up hitting that first TP, but we didn't want to hit that final there. You can see we ended up dropping there. So yeah, that's that. Meta had a beautiful drop though. So now that I'm waiting for just his SPY, see if we want to get there. Thanks, man. Can you explain a bit on how some news can affect SPY? well, at least for me, like I said, you know, do your own research, of course, but at least for me, when I see a lot of news, like what we got FOMC statement, we had some news an hour before market opened. I've seen that it can cause the market to slow down, chop. You can see how we pretty much did today. We didn't have any crazy movements. So I feel like a lot of things are waiting on news to happen. That's just my standpoint. And obviously, yeah, sometimes I could be wrong. All right. I feel like if it happens, it'll be like a slow wick down. But right now, it's just on this bouncing spot here that we would have to get through. But yeah, you can see pretty much what we try to do inside the Discord. See what happened yesterday. Yesterday was another chop day. You can see we still targeted that empty space. So IWM, you can see what happened. Tesla, yes, we had empty space there. We stalled a bit. We ended up getting that nice push. So you can see what happened yesterday on a few of those plays there. A couple members. My first 300% trade, learning from everyone. So yeah, that was pretty much inside the Discord, and yeah, that's what we try to look for. All right, let's see here. I'd rather it just go. Just do something. And yes, just please do your research. Yo, Martin, what's up, bro? Yes, sir, I got you. So, on the video here, honestly, there's still a chance to the downside. So, this was from this morning. We had this clear gap up. No consolidation. And then, hold on, let's see. We got empty space under that 181, which we tapped that imbalance. We reversed, so same thing like on SPY. We're at the imbalance, but looking to see if we end up breaking back below. But yeah, as you can see, that's what happened there. What looks good, we never got an actual candle close under that box, so I personally want to see a nice candle close under it or retry that full move down to that 180. That's what I like. Upside, there definitely could be a box here that could be forming shortly. So that's above that 182. So I see a little pocket up to that 183. Obviously nothing like crazy or anything, but there's another empty space move. Doesn't look too bad. So clear gap down. So yeah, right now we're in this chop mode. So we got to see if we get out of it. This is a spot where we might bounce at. So this is where all the imbalances are. So if you're new to the Discord, if you're new to, you know, the stream, once we hit that first TP, I'm gonna take most of my profits and then leave the rest. So you can see IWM. We hit that first TP, but we never want to hit. We didn't want to hit that final, right? So we almost had it. I had to get stopped out of the rest, but still was a very good play. You can see what happened on Tesla. So we basically get out the empty space and target that imbalance. And how we create it, pretty much from our entry to my exit, you can see that middle of the move. So yeah, a little bit of choppy today. Yo, Potter, thanks for the gift, man. Appreciate it. Blanca, what's up? What's up? Yo. Everyone go give Potter a follow. He's using the POTTERBOX right now. Or every day, but. Yo, Melrose, what's up? Apple, LYB. All right, cool. So yeah, right now we're just on this bounce spot here. We'll see how things play out. Meta had a good run. Looks like if we go back into this empty space, or sorry, this range rather than the box, No little play there. All right, let's see. If anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments as well. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into anything, so please do your research before tuning in. Yo, Potter, what's up, bro? Thanks for the galaxy, man. You didn't have to do that. Much love, man. Hope you're having a good one today. Everyone will give Potter a follow as well. Or you don't have to, but... Great guy. Apple, LYB. Alright, so I'm going to leave this one up. When the video is going into that empty space here. AAPL. What else do we got here? LYB. Yo, Potter, we got to do like a stream collab. I got my my face stream finally working to the way I want it. So the streams look a lot better. Not on the phone. All right, PL. All right, actually, we'll go over some features. Hold on. After. Heck yeah, bro, we'll do it. Maybe we could set it up one day, sometime soon. I still texted your number, but it went green, bro. All right, hold on. All right, looks like we're bouncing there. Just kidding. I also got a text saying... Alright. So we're bouncing there. Apple. Let's take a look here. So yeah, what we do every day in the Discord, same thing. I like this trade here. This looks good, actually. So we got a nice... Going to pin Potter there. But, nice little empty space play. Obviously, right now we're just... not anywhere close to the entry. So all that I would want us to do is for us to break above that 256 to go into that 260. That's something that I would like to see if we can get that little entry. So yeah, we got that nice POTTERBOX. What, 256, 260. Not a bad swing. Wish it would a little bit more, but actually pretty good. All right, so 1 second here. What is this? Apple. All right, cool. All right, my bad. I was reading my messages. All right, that's there. All right, SPY. We bounced back into that 667. So kind of like how NVIDIA played out. Empty space. We hit the first target. We're at that 667 now. We go back into that box. There's a move. What happened to NVIDIA? Oh, damn. Well, here's a trade that I missed right here, right? So this could have been a nice little upside move. Honestly, there's still little legs up here. Yeah. So pretty much what you've seen here. I had empty space here. We broke above. We touched the first. Obviously, the final is not touched yet, so that's that 183. Ooh, we got some. All right, if we're gonna get some movement, that'll be great. App or LYB. This is what I had here. I had this on a weekly chart, so I think it still looks good. I do like, you know, what we're looking at. Yo, Andreas, what's up, dude? Dude, fireman, let's go. So yeah, above that 77.97, we got empty space up to this 83.17. So that's what I want to see there. That's if we do end up getting that nice little break to that no consolidation there. All right, we just. All right, crazy rejection on SPY here. I wonder if we play just in that range. So from that 667 down to that 665, that's what it looks like it wants to happen. Still a chance to get to that 663. We just need to break through that 665.86 level. So if we can do that, you can see which we failed to. Then we got some empty space there. Dude, yeah, I didn't even mean to say that one. But yeah, under that 665, down to that 663, that's what that's what it looks like what has to happen in order for us to reach that downside. Or at least more of it. Alright, Costco, let's take a look here. Honestly, we're going to start fresh, so it looks like I did this on a 24-hour. Let's see. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Costco. Okay. So, maybe I should rewrite this one down. Thanks for spamming the chat. Like for real. Hold on. Costs looks good. Let me see here. Where are we at? All right. So, this was my original box. Obviously, you could probably see it, but we do got an empty space move up from that 1016 up to this. Let me see. At 1055. So yeah, clear gap down. I want to see if we break into this empty space there. Right now, we're just in consolidation, so I want to see us break outside of consolidation, pretty much, for that move. All right, AMD. AMD's actually having a decent. Looks like an okay play. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, yes, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Actually, might grab me some fruit this time. So yes, if anyone has any requests, drop those in the comments. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Or you don't have to do any of that. I'll still be on live. But yeah, we will be dropping a crazy code after market close today too as well. All right. We're actually going to leave up AMD. So this one looks really good. I'm going to temporarily move this. All right, this one looks really decent here. All right, 1 second here. I'll be right back. So please do your research. Not telling you to enter into this, any trade. So please do your research. Dang, that thing might go though. Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? All right, I'm back. I'm back. What happened to the music? Oh, all right, it's still on. Yo, love my wife. Thanks for liking the stream, bro. I really appreciate it. All right. I kind of want to see like a pullback on this for those calls here. Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? Not telling anyone to get into any trades. Hopefully you have your own research or whatever. And yes, last hour will be for the swing, so I will still be here last hour for these swings as well. All right, what is this? Where are we at? So we did end up closing above. Kind of want to see like a nice little retest since I... It's 205s. 199, 203. Let me see this on a higher time frame. Give me 1 second. You know what's crazy? I think the higher time frame has better targets, which is wild. And there's empty space here. Ooh, that looks really good. I'm actually gonna switch my targets just a bit here. The 30-minute would have been cool, but I do see a little bit more. That's why. Even though we originally did this on a 24-hour or 2-hour. So yeah, above that 205, we get above there. There's empty space here. Ooh. AMD. All right. Yeah, this is on my list. Yeah, AMD is gonna be on my list here. Yeah, that looks really good. Hold on. Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys. Pulling up to the streams as we chop. All right, so yeah, this is what I see here. Hold on, let's move this out the way just a bit here. But yes, empty space, clear gap down. Dang, man, that looks really good. So 109, 205, and then we got to move up to this 212. So this would just be that net little leg up. And sometimes with some of the plays that we have, we might end up hitting our first targets, and then we might see our next leg up. So like, obviously like IWM, you can see what a couple members did there. But hold on, I want to show you, not Tesla, or at least not that example. So clear gap down, empty space. You can see I went up to that 400, but see we had another leg up here. So we hit that empty space. So that's basically what I see there. Possibly end of day though. Hold on. End of day before you get a nice retest here. AMD. All right. I'm going to write this one down. All right. I already got like a nice list too. So you can see what happened just yesterday. See what we called out. Obviously RCAT. We hit that first, but we didn't want to get that continuation. But yeah, you can see I didn't post anything yet. But yeah, you can see Meta, boom. Little gap there. Empty space. We end up touching. We didn't get to that final though. The imbalances have been pretty strong, especially with this shot. But yeah, you can see those moves. So we end up going up. I at least want to see that 202. And then want to see if the rest can hit that next little target to the upside. So looks really, really good. But yeah, that's what we do every day in the Discord. Right now, we're just sitting, waiting for a couple of these trades here. But yeah, if you scroll through, you can see what we try to do. Empty space. But yeah, that's it. So it looks like we found another one. But yes, guys, as of right now, I will be getting off. I will still be in the Discord. So if we end up getting another play, I'll still be there. Obviously, last hour for the swing. So if you want to join my live stream, that will be on the last hour before market closes. So make sure to tune into that. If you want to join the Discord, links in the bio. VIP chat, free chat. We will be posting the code. Market close today. So yes, have a blessed one, guys. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.